get the feeling we probably should have done a harmonic start, but hey ho, I've started it now. I think the first few corners are going to be terrible. Although, most people seem to be understanding that you can't go full speed around the first couple of corners on the first lap, so that's alright. This is where during the actual race people are going to have to show some patience if they're in a quick car and they come up behind a much slower vehicle. You're not going to want to force your way past here, otherwise you're just going to get told to wait, because you will take people out with all the lag and stuff. And the hairpin especially is going to be tricky. Top 4 in a little bit of a group on their own. This hasn't been too bad of a first lap though, made up some positions. And now it'll all change. Every car we get is going to be from the multiple race cars classes that are on Project Homecoming. Different speeds. Race truck to start. As you can see, we've got open wheelers, we've got touring cars, we've even got a drift car. The Drag King is in here as well. Everybody, there's 25 different race cars. Everybody is going to get all of the cars because there's 25 laps, but in a random order. And it will all come together at the end, as it always does with these races. If you're going to take the... just take it, don't park it on the apex for me. So the race truck definitely seems like it's one of the slowest. I'm getting overtaken by a lot. I mean, apart from the drift car and the Drag King is going to be a pretty slow lap as well. I mean, they're all race cars, so we're not going to get anything majorly slow. Alright, BR8. My turn to try and make some overtakes. I'm glad they respawned. Gotta be careful around here. Gotta be very, very careful around here. Thanks for that. Jesus. Do a bit of first person action. Like, we've done a few laps of this track now. Surely people know that a hairpin is coming up at that section. So I lost 10 places and now gained 10 places pretty much. Alright, what next? Burger Shot Stallion. This will be one of the slowest ones as well. I just thought I didn't put in the Massacro or the Jester race cars. This was the one that I put in as like the representative of vanilla, old style vanilla race cars, but they were the classics, the Massacro and the Jester. They started it all off. Oh, that hairpin looks dodgy. I'm glad I got past that. I think I'm about to lose a lot of positions though. I'd like to stay ahead of this massive group, to be honest, but I don't think I will. Alright, what's next? Kuruma Time Attack Mark II. This is quick if you can keep up the speed, but that's the trick. It's not like it's not necessarily the quickest in a straight line. I'm just trying to keep it clean. There's a few people in the like top positions who've just had like a great run, and if you get some good cars, lost my front wing. If you get some good cars and you were already in like the first few positions after the first lap, you can take advantage of clean air early on in the race and not have to deal with everybody else. I've got a bit of clean air ahead of me now. What am I going to get? Rapid GTE. Beautiful car. See if I can do a good lap. We've got the race truck and the drift elegy. Still got the drift elegy to come. Just slow right down there. I'm trying to play it smart. I'm going to save so much more time by doing that and not getting involved in these incidents in comparison to the amount of time that I would lose by actually getting involved in something. I've still got that Drag King to come as well. One for each of us. A like for like comparison on how we do. Oh, that Drag King just flies. I mean, it's you know, it's worth him trying to get in front and slow us down as well, because it will all come together at the end. Any time that he can make up by slowing us down will help him later on. The Drag King, I mean. It's such a nice car. So cool. We're in the top 10, but what's next? 169 penny. Pretty quick, this car. Certainly top speed wise. Like, all of these are race cars, but it's amazing the variety within that. Like, they're all in a various, there's multiple race cars classes. There's Formula, there's prototypes, on Project Homecoming I mean. You know, there's touring cars, things like that. And these are all from those classes, and it's amazing the variety that there is. And the differences in speeds, even across like such a small number of classes, if you like. Oh! Forgot that there was no brakes on this. Well, I was in the top 5 for at least a little bit, but I don't think I will be after this lap. Oh, that's pretty quick in a straight line, this. Oh no, I went over! Damn it! I didn't think I was going to go over. I didn't think I had that much speed. Oh, that's ruined me. The first major mistake and issue I've had. I was trying to keep it clean for so long and I did. I didn't think that was going to send me over, so I needed to respawn. Wonder how much time I lost from that. I'll have to keep in mind how much time I lost from that and how much time I finished behind, I don't know, any key positions at the end. Maybe 10 seconds or something I lost. So fast. 160 miles an hour at the line, straight into the CW19. This has a lot better brakes and grip. The original proper open wheeler, before Rockstar copied it and made their own versions. Oh, sorry. Good old lag. Got some good speed on it. This might be one of the quickest cars that we're going to get. Might have just had it. Such a cool little car, this. Oh, did he hit the inside? No. Quite the drastic change from a modern F1 car to sort of early 60s F1 car. I'm back almost in the top 5, but I've still got 2 of the slowest cars to come. That's ominous. Although, we're not even halfway through, are we? The good old modern to retro swap indeed. I think that respawn is going to cost me significantly come the end of this race. Like of a top 5, say, without the respawn, I would have had it. I reckon. Nice to be on my own on the track for a bit, though. V90. It'll be good out of the hairpin, but that's probably about it. And maybe here. And now we wait. Yep, good out of the hairpin. Not so much anywhere else. I suppose we do have 2 hairpins. Back to a GT from the quiet electric car to the loud, angry GT3 car. Or just GT car in general, whether it's GT3, GTE, whatever. Still got the FMJ to go. I really like that as well. On the verges of a top 5. Again, it's all short-lived because I've still got the Drag King and the Elegy to go. The RE7B. Classic. The original downforce car. Fight over this top 5. Scared of these Drag Kings though. I cannot get into this top 5. There we go. Finally, it'll be short-lived, but I'm here. Oh, straight into the Hyperion. I'm diving down the inside. Beautiful. From one prototype to another. Hey, the leaders are just up the order. Keep it smart though, again. Really great. Someone just went into the back of like a group of people at that hairpin there. Couldn't see who it actually was, who was the actual cause. And here it is. Well, at least I got into the top 5. It's not too bad, to be fair. There's worse drift cars to get. Oh, okay. Alright. One bogey vehicle down. Oh, not yet actually. Now one bogey vehicle down. One more to go. There it is. Getting both the bogey vehicles out immediately at the same time. You've got to be absolutely... I can't get the checkpoint! Oh, that's so frustrating. Really, 250 ping should have waited until I actually got the checkpoint. I was hoping that I could have kept this going, because the elegy lap wasn't... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe it's not gonna be the Bruvcar Sabre braking issue. That will cost me some positions in the end. Maybe it will have been this lap, and specifically other people in the last few laps. Like, I always knew I had these bad cars to come, but it doesn't help when you lose so much time from others. $70. I'm a lap down now, I think, from the leaders. Well, it might all close up at the end, you never know, but that's been some rough 2 laps. I've gone from top 5 to 17th. I knew I had those bad cars to come, but I didn't expect it to be quite that bad. Alright. 6 cars left. Let's see what I can try to do. It's 3rd place, but a lap ahead. Really, at this point, I think I'm just trying to get back to the top 10. I don't think I'm going to get much better than that. Unless, like, 10 people still have a Drag King to go ahead of me. Yeah, the allergy lap wasn't too bad in the end. It was just the Drag King lap that was the worst. I would like to try and finish on the lead lap at least. Get all the cars in. I assume the top 3 still have at least one of the bogey vehicles to go, because they're so far ahead of others, maybe even the top 4. GTC. It's getting dark now. Yeah, there's Verdelith, who was in second place in the Elegy now. So the people who are in the lead in the top few positions are the people who haven't had the bogey vehicles. I think that's how it is. Like, that's how it usually works out in these random class races. And then the people who are in the lead start getting the bad vehicles, and then it all closes up in the last few laps. That Drag King lap was terrible. Oh, it was horrendous. The Ferocious. And a few people I'm fighting for position with in front. And the Time Attack just doesn't have any top speed. Of course, of course. I knew I shouldn't have gone to the outside. The Sabre was always gonna go out wide. It wasn't even his fault. I mean, he did what he could. The car doesn't have any brakes. That was a bad decision. That might be what costs me getting back on the lead lap. FMJ GTE with all the lights. This could be my final lap if I don't pass the leader on this lap, which I don't think I will. The leader must have had a great time, because they're miles ahead. They're a full lap ahead of me, for example, and have had both of the bogey vehicles. Maybe a nice clean race or something. Looks so good, this car, with all the lights. And that'll be it. What car didn't I get? 14th. Locked in. There was the top 10. That was the fight for top 10 and to be on the lead lap. It was that decision to go around the outside of the Sabre that cost me to get back on the lead lap and the chance at a top 10. The Coquette GTE is what I didn't get. Yeah. I think, given who I was racing against, that Coquette might have been able to get me into the top 10. Ups and downs in that race. Mostly I think I drove relatively well and kept it, you know, clean. But there was just a few too many getting caught up in incidents. Some my fault, some other people's faults. Thilex, yeah, I didn't get caught up in any crashes, so a bit lucky as well. Thilex didn't get caught up in any crashes, so ran away with it. It is what it is. That's racing. 14th. Disappointing. I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't do better. But it was fun to race with all those different race cars, though.